Here's a hard truth we often miss. Before memory slips or eyesight blurs, your legs usually send the first red flag. If getting up from the couch feels harder, stairs take more out of you, or balance feels shaky, that's not just age. It's an early clinical signal of functional decline. Your biggest muscle groups live in your lower body: quads, hamstrings, glutes, calves. When they weaken, everything follows. Metabolism slows, blood flow struggles, joints get unstable, and the risk of falls rises. That spiral doesn't start at 80. For many of us, it begins quietly in our 30s and 40s. And by our 60s to 70s, we can lose 30 to 40% of total muscle mass, mostly from the legs. There's a name for it: sarcopenia. And here's the hopeful part: it's not destiny, it's neglect, and it's reversible. Hospitals take this so seriously, they use gait speed and leg strength to help predict life expectancy. Why? Because strong legs protect independence. Walking confidently, rising without help, catching yourself when a step goes wrong. Ask yourself, if your legs had to carry you through an unexpected long day, could they? If the answer's, I'm not sure, this video is for you. You don't need powders, injections, or a fancy gym pass to start turning this around. Targeted nutrition can repair micro tears in muscle fibers, nourish joints, open blood vessels, calm inflammation, and support the hormones and mitochondria that power every step. Food isn't just fuel, it's instruction. The right meals tell your body to build, not break down. In a moment, we'll map out exactly what to eat and why. Simple, affordable choices you can make today. Stay with me. Your legs are more than limbs. They're your freedom. Strengthening them now is the fastest way to protect the life you want to keep living. Let's pull back the curtain on why your legs feel like they're aging faster than the rest of you. First, modern life trains them to shut down. Hours at a desk, in the car, or on the couch send a quiet message. These muscles aren't needed. The body listens. Glutes and quads fire less, blood vessels tighten, nerve signals dull, and your cellular engines, the mitochondria, idle. That's why the first stand after a long sit feels creaky. Try this. Can you rise from a chair 5 times, hands-free, without momentum? If that feels shaky, it's not just stiffness, it's a signal. Second, hormones drift with time. After about 40, testosterone, estrogen, and growth hormone ease downward, while cortisol, the stress hormone, hangs around longer. Cortisol is like a budget committee that cuts muscle first and stores fat for later. You see it as softer thighs, more wobble on stairs, and slower recovery after a simple walk. This isn't failure. It's biology, responding to stress and inactivity. Third, circulation to the lower half can fall behind. Your legs are the farthest outpost from your heart. When vessels are constricted or you spend long stretches still, oxygen delivery lags. Muscles start running on empty, creating that heavy leg feeling, the cautious step on curbs, the quiet fear of missing a stair. Doctors call it chronic ischemia. You feel it as, why do my legs tire so fast? Here's the turning point. Muscle is one of the most adaptable tissues in your body. It listens to signals. When you reintroduce the right ones, brief, regular activation to wake the circuitry, and targeted nutrition to lower inflammation, open blood flow, support hormones, and recharge mitochondria, legs rebound astonishingly fast. This isn't about living in the gym or chasing magic powders. It's about sending consistent messages your body understands. In a moment, we'll get specific with foods that flip those switches on, so your steps feel lighter, your balance steadier, and your independence protected. Food doesn't just fill you up. It tells your body what to do. The right foods act like on-off switches. They quiet inflammation, open blood vessels so more oxygen reaches your legs, provide the amino acids to rebuild muscle fibers, and recharge mitochondria so every step costs less energy. Think of each meal as a message. Build, circulate, repair. Here's the strategy. Aim for a legs first plate, at least twice a day. 1 palm of quality protein for muscle synthesis, 2 fists of colorful plants for nitric oxide, antioxidants, and minerals, and a thumb of healthy fat for hormone support and joint comfort. Timing matters too. Use nitrates before movement. Then your walk or stair climb doubles as therapy, not damage. Follow activity with protein, plus complex carbs to restock muscle and speed repair. In the evening, choose calming, anti-inflammatory options that support deep sleep. The window when legs truly recover. Pair smartly, non-heme iron with vitamin C for better oxygen delivery. Magnesium-rich seeds with greens to ease cramps and improve nerve signaling. Omega-3 fats with leafy veg to tamp down soreness. Hydrate with a pinch of electrolytes if you sweat or sit long hours. Ask yourself at each meal, did I include protein, color, and a healthy fat? When the answer is yes, consistently, your legs get the signal to grow stronger. 1. Beets. The turn on the circulation switch for your legs. If your legs feel heavy, cold, or slow to wake up, beets are the quickest signal. Booster I know. Their natural nitrates convert to nitric oxide, NO, the same molecule elite athletes chase, telling blood vessels in your lower body to open up. More flow means more oxygen and nutrients to quads, hamstrings, glutes, and calves. And suddenly, stairs don't feel like a mountain. Many people notice easier walking, less burn on inclines, and faster recovery after everyday errands. Inside the muscle cell, better delivery also means more efficient mitochondria, the ATP engines that power every step, while the beet's deep red betalains help calm the inflammation that stiffens joints and makes legs ache after sitting. Want a simple test? On a day you normally feel sluggish, drink a small glass of unsweetened beet juice 60 to 90 minutes before a brisk walk. Pay attention to how your legs feel on the same route. Most folks report a smoother stride and steadier pace. Don't love juice? Roasted or raw beets keep their nitrate punch. Even powdered beetroot in water works when you're busy. Pickled beets can help too. Just watch the added sugar. Pro tips for bigger impact. Pair beets with vitamin C, think lemon, orange, or berries, to support nitrate conversion, and add a handful of leafy greens like arugula or spinach. Their own nitrates amplify the effect. Start modestly. A small beet, a half cup of roasted slices, or 4 to 6 ounces of juice is plenty for most people. Noticing pink urine? That's bituria, usually harmless. If you've had kidney stones or are on blood pressure meds, keep portions moderate and check with your clinician. Bottom line, beets don't just color your plate. They restore the current to your legs, turning heaviness into momentum and hesitation into confident steps. 2. Sardines and wild salmon, your anti-inflammation, pro-muscle duo. When your legs feel sore, puffy, or slow to recover, think omega-3s. Sardines and wild salmon deliver EPA-DHA, fats that help switch off inflammatory signals, so muscles glide instead of grind. That means less knee grumble after stairs, fewer calf flare-ups after a long day, and a smoother second wind on walks. They also bring complete protein to rebuild torn fibers and plenty of leucine to flip on your muscle-building switch. Add vitamin D for stronger contractions and edible bone calcium. Hello, Sardines, for sturdier hips and knees. And you've got a leg-first package. In salmon, the pink pigment astaxanthin adds extra mitochondrial protection. Think better endurance in those oxygen-hungry calf and thigh muscles. How to use it without fuss. A small can of sardines in olive oil over arugula with lemon and cracked pepper. Mash with avocado for a creamy, joint-friendly spread. Or fold into whole grain pasta with garlic and parsley. Prefer salmon? Grill or roast a palm-sized fillet and pair with beets or leafy greens to amplify circulation. Canned options are great on busy days. If sodium worries you, give them a quick rinse. Aim for 2 to 3 servings a week. A practical rhythm. Sardines at lunch after a walk. Protein plus omega-3s. Speed repair. Salmon at dinner before an active day. You'll feel the stamina tomorrow. Worried about mercury? Sardines and wild salmon are naturally low compared to large, predatory fish. If you take anticoagulants or have a specific medical condition, check in with your clinician. Bottom line, this is strength you can fork up. Sardines and wild salmon calm the fire, feed the fibers, support hormones, and keep your legs ready to move, today and years from now. 3. Pumpkin seeds, pepitas. The small but mighty fix for twitchy, tired legs. If night cramps, calf twitches, or that heavy hamstring feeling keeps showing up, your legs may be low on magnesium, the mineral that keeps muscles firing smoothly and nerves calm. A small handful of pepitas, about 1 ounce, 28 to 30 grams, delivers roughly approximately 40% of your daily magnesium, the cofactor behind ATP production, calcium-potassium balance inside muscle cells, and healthy vascular tone. Translation: fewer spasms, easier relaxing after effort, and better circulation to the lower legs. Pepitas also bring tryptophan. Hello, deeper sleep, better overnight repair. Zinc to support testosterone, estrogen balance, and tissue repair. Plus fiber to steady blood sugar so your energy doesn't crash mid-afternoon. How to use without overthinking it. Sprinkle 1 to 2 tablespoons on oatmeal or Greek yogurt. Toss onto salads or roasted veggies. Blend into smoothies, or keep a small jar of dry roasted, unsalted pepitas on your desk for a quick, leg-friendly snack. For savory meals, try a cilantro-lime pepita pesto over salmon or a beet arugula salad. Circulation plus anti-inflammatory synergy. Evening routine: a palm of pepitas with Tart cherry juice about 1 to 2 hours before bed pairs. Magnesium with natural melatonin for calmer legs and deeper sleep. A couple of smart cautions. Seeds are calorie dense, about 160 to 170 kilocalories per ounce. So measure a serving if you're watching weight. Choose unsalted or lightly salted if blood pressure is a concern, and opt for light roasting to protect those delicate oils. Avoid char. Allergic to seeds? Skip and talk with your clinician about alternative magnesium sources, e.g., leafy greens, cacao, or a gentle supplement. Bottom line, pepitas are a fast, affordable way to restore the mineral your legs burn through daily, turning cramps into calm and heaviness into a smoother stride. 4. Lentils. Oxygen for your stride, strength for your day. If your legs feel tired halfway through the afternoon, or you get winded on stairs, you may be running low on the raw materials that carry oxygen. Lentils quietly solve that. They pack complex carbs for steady energy, iron to build hemoglobin, your oxygen courier, zinc for muscle repair and hormone recovery, and about 18 grams of protein per cooked cup to rebuild the fibers that keep you moving. Translation for your legs: fewer lead weights, more confident steps, and better stamina on everyday climbs. Fiber is the secret sauce here. It slows glucose swings, so your quads and calves don't hit that sudden energy cliff. On the hormone front, lentils support estrogen metabolism, good news for hip and leg bone density, and help with insulin sensitivity and a healthier testosterone balance. Key levers for preserving lower body muscle as the decades stack up. How to use without fuss. Pair lentils with vitamin C, squeeze of lemon, tomatoes, bell pepper, or citrus. To boost iron absorption, cook with garlic, turmeric, and cumin for an anti-inflammatory lift and smoother circulation. Fast options. A warm red lentil soup after a walk, green lentil salad with arugula, olive oil, and sardines, circulation plus omega-3 synergy, or a quick skillet of lentils, spinach, and beets before an active afternoon. Canned lentils are fine. Just rinse to reduce sodium. If legumes bother your stomach, soak dried lentils and add ginger or cumin to aid digestion. A smart note, if you have iron overload or take iron supplements, check with your clinician. Otherwise, make lentils a legs first staple 3 to 4 times a week. They're affordable, fast, and they feed the exact systems your lower body depends on: oxygen delivery, muscle repair, and steady energy. 5. Avocado. Joint lube, hormone fuel, and calm, steady energy for your legs. Morning stiffness, random calf flutters, or that brittle, tired feeling in your knees. Avocado is a simple, delicious way to change the signal. Its monounsaturated fats become raw material for steroid hormones: estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, the messengers that help you preserve muscle, protect bone, and coordinate movement. Those same fats keep cell membranes supple, so joints glide and nerves stay insulated instead of sparking. Avocado also delivers a generous hit of potassium to prevent cramps and post-walk fatigue, while lutein and zeaxanthin help quiet oxidative stress in the blood vessels feeding your legs. Think smoother circulation, less heavy leg drag. And the soluble fiber, it feeds gut microbes that produce anti-inflammatory compounds and help balance hormone metabolism from the inside out. How to use it without fuss. Mash 1/2 avocado on whole grain toast with lemon, sea salt, and chili. Cube it into a lentil, plus arugula salad, iron plus nitrates, plus healthy fat equals oxygen plus flow. Or blend 1/4 to 1/2 avocado into a smoothie with spinach and citrus for a creamy, leg-friendly breakfast. Pairing avocado with leafy greens boosts absorption of fat-soluble vitamins A, E, K that support joint and bone health. For an evening repair bowl, combine avocado with sardines and tomatoes over brown rice. Omega-3s plus MUFAS tame inflammation, while protein rebuilds muscle. Smart cautions. Avocado is calorie dense, so stick to 1/4 to 1/2 fruit per serving if weight is a goal. If you have kidney disease, or take potassium-sparing meds or AC inhibitors, talk to your clinician about appropriate portions. Bottom line, avocado doesn't just taste good. It lubricates joints, steadies nerves, supports hormones, and smooths circulation, turning stiff, uncertain steps into confident, comfortable movement. 6. Tart cherries. The nighttime reset for sore, heavy legs, when your legs keep talking after a long day. Tight calves, aching knees, that dull throb that steals your sleep. Reach for tart cherries. Their deep red anthocyanins act like tiny firefighters, dialing down inflammatory signals that stiffen joints and make muscles feel sandpaper rough. Many people notice less morning soreness and an easier first step after adding tart cherry regularly. There's more. Tart cherries are one of the few foods with natural melatonin, which helps nudge your body into deeper, more restorative sleep. The exact window when your legs rebuild fibers, restock glycogen, and clear cellular waste. Better sleep isn't a luxury here. It's the repair shop your lower body depends on. Timing is everything. Take them 1 to 2 hours before bed, 8 to 12 ounces, 240 to 360 milliliters of unsweetened tart cherry juice, 1 to 2 tablespoons of concentrate diluted in water, or a small bowl of frozen tinned Montmorency cherries. Keep the serving modest. This is a signal, not a sugar bomb. If blood sugar control is a concern, go for diluted concentrate or freeze-dried powder and pair it with protein, a scoop of collagen or a little Greek yogurt to blunt glucose spikes. Want extra synergy? Combine your evening cherries with a small handful of pepitas, magnesium plus tryptophan, for calmer nerves and fewer night cramps. On heavy training or high step count days, use a second, smaller cherry dose earlier in the afternoon to preempt soreness. Sensitive stomach, sip slowly and avoid taking on a very empty stomach. The juice is tart, acidic. Bottom line, tart cherries are a gentle, food-first way to lower CRP-style inflammation, protect mitochondria, improve lower leg circulation, and deepen sleep. Translate that into daily life, and you get fewer ouch moments, looser first steps, and legs that actually feel repaired by morning. 7. Dark leafy greens, spinach, arugula, rocket kale. The green light for blood flow and bone-strong legs. If you want a fast, food-first way to wake up your stride, pile on the greens. Spinach, arugula, and kale are rich in natural nitrates that convert to nitric oxide, NO, your body's built-in vasodilator. Translation: vessels in the lower legs open up, oxygen delivery improves, and stairs feel less like a climb. You also get vitamin K for bone strength, hips, knees, folate for red blood cell support, magnesium to calm nerve muscle firing, fewer spasms, non-heme iron for better endurance, plus antioxidants that protect those hard-working calf and thigh muscles. How to use it so you feel the difference. Aim for 2 cups raw or 1 cup cooked daily. Have a pre-walk salad 60 to 90 minutes before activity to ride that no boost. Arugula plus roasted beets plus olive oil plus lemon equals circulation on command. Prefer warm, lightly wilt spinach with garlic and olive oil, or toss kale into lentils for an iron plus fiber combo that powers steady steps. Vitamin C, lemon, oranges, tomatoes, boosts iron absorption. Olive oil helps you absorb fat-soluble vitamins for joints and bones. Smoothie person? Blend a handful of spinach with avocado, citrus, and a few frozen tart cherries for a leg-friendly start. Smart cautions: if you take warfarin, keep vitamin K intake consistent and talk with your clinician. Prone to kidney stones? Rotate greens, more kale arugula, moderate spinach, hydrate, and lightly cook spinach to lower oxalates. Bottom line, dark leafy greens are a daily, affordable way to turn on blood flow, steady nerves, and fortify bone. So each step feels lighter, steadier, and more confident. 8. Greek yogurt or cottage cheese. The simple nightly boost for muscle repair and bone-strong legs. When you want your legs to wake up calmer and stronger tomorrow, this is the no-fuss choice. Greek yogurt and cottage cheese pack complete protein, whey for quick repair, casein for slow, overnight release, with enough leucine to flip on your muscle-building switch, MTOR. Add calcium plus phosphorus for bones that take every stair with confidence, and probiotics to steady the gut-muscle axis. Less inflammation, smoother blood sugar, more even energy in your quads and calves. How to use it so you feel the difference. Go for 150 to 200 grams per serving, approximately 15 to 20 grams of protein. After a walk or strength session, it speeds fiber repair. Before bed, casein trickles amino acids to your legs while you sleep. For a recovery bowl, stir in pepitas, magnesium plus zinc, and a few tart cherries, anthocyanins plus natural melatonin. Morning option, yogurt with arugula, lemon pesto alongside eggs and whole grain toast. Protein plus nitrates for circulation. Smarter selections, choose plain, unsweetened to avoid blood sugar spikes. Add cinnamon or a drizzle of honey if you like. Watching sodium? Pick low sodium cottage cheese. Sensitive to lactose? Strained Greek yogurt is typically easier to tolerate. Lactose-free versions exist. For heart goals, use 2%, a sweet spot for satiety and vitamin absorption. Go full fat if you need extra calories, or non-fat if weight loss is the priority. Bottom line, this is muscle insurance you can keep in the fridge. Protein for repair, minerals for bone, probiotics to calm inflammation, so your legs log more strong steps and fewer sore ones. Practical synthesis. Put the signals to work every day. Think legs first at each meal. You're stacking signals, not chasing perfection. Start the day with greens, plus protein, plus healthy fat. A spinach citrus smoothie with 1/2 avocado, or Greek yogurt topped with pepitas. Midday, build a circulation bowl. Arugula plus roasted beets, sardines and olive oil, lemon, and whole grains. Afternoon snack, a small handful of pepitas or a lentil cup, ready-made is fine, to keep energy steady. Dinner focuses on repair without heaviness, wild salmon with garlicky greens and a warm lentil side. Night reset, tart cherries, 1 to 2 hours before bed. Pair with a spoon of yogurt if you need protein. Timing that amplifies results. Nitrates, beets, greens, 60 to 90 minutes before movement. Protein plus complex carbs within 2 hours after to rebuild. Casein or yogurt before sleep for slow-release amino acids. Hydrate across the day. Add a pinch of electrolytes if you sweat or sit long hours. Weekly cadence, simple targets. Greens daily, 2 cups raw or 1 cup cooked. Pepitas, most days, 1 ounce. Lentils 3 to 4 times a week. Sardines, salmon, 2 to 3 times a week. Avocado, 1/4 to 1/2 fruit per day. Tart cherries, 4 to 6 nights a week. 2 5-minute checks to see it's working. 1. Chair stand, X5, hands-free. Should feel smoother and faster over 2 to 4 weeks. 2. Out and back walk, same route. Notice less heaviness and steadier pace. If you're on anticoagulants, potassium-sparing meds, or have kidney stone history. Tailor portions. Consistent vitamin K, moderate spinach, sensible potassium. Keep it consistent, not complicated. Food is the core therapy. Gym and supplements are optional amplifiers. Send the right signals meal after meal, and your legs will answer with lighter steps, stronger balance, and real-world independence. Your legs don't just move you. They keep you independent. Weak legs are rarely the fate of aging. Most of the time, they come from neglecting the right signals. When you start eating with the right signals, muscle, hormones, circulation, mitochondria, and recovery all come back online. Remember the key markers. At ages 60 to 70, many people lose 30 to 40% of their muscle mass, mostly in the legs. 1 handful of pumpkin seeds provides about approximately 40% of daily magnesium. 1 cup of lentils offers approximately 18 grams of protein. Tart cherries help lower CRP and provide melatonin. Beets, via NO, can increase walking speed and distance. This isn't theory. It's a set of levers you can pull meal by meal. Simple. Promise. Today, pick 1 to 2 of the 8 survival foods and add them to your very next meal. Use nitrates before activity, protein after activity, and Tart cherries before bed. Repeat for 2 to 4 weeks, then self-check. Does the 5 by sit to stand feel smoother? Does your usual walk feel lighter? If this video helped, please subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the series, Stronger Legs After 40. Comment which food you'll try this week and share the video with someone who needs a leg reboot. Movement equals freedom. Start with your next meal and let's take steadier, stronger steps together. Contact and personal support. Need a 7-day sample, eat and move plan, a legs first menu, or have a private question? Email me at peteri666@gmail.com. Suggested subject line, leg strength, personal Q&A. I read every message and will reply as soon as possible. Not a substitute for direct medical advice.